Hi, do you remember Google Glass? It was a very exciting technology and was very futuristic. But it didn't click off. The customers were not comfortable wearing a computer which is face mounted, and the privacy concerns further hurt the adoption. It was a failure, a $1 billion failure. Hi, I'm Geeta Bhosale, and I'm a fintech leader with over 2 decades of experience. And today I'm going to talk about why 70% of the products fail and how to be in the 30%, which are the winning 30%. Let's imagine that we have a product which has really cool features, sleek UI, and the best of minds who made it. But something's off. Adoption is low, churn is high, and the customers just don't want to use it. This is the exact problem which bourbon was facing. No, I'm not talking about whiskey, but a very little known predecessor of Instagram. Instagram, the founders then stepped back and analyzed the customer behavior and found out that most of the customers don't use most of the application, but they were obsessive about photo sharing. So what did they do? They stripped off all the features and just kept the photo sharing feature. And that's how Instagram was born. And that resulted, as we all know, a $70 billion revenue company. But you have to ask, is that enough? No, right? Let's just take a step back. Most of the companies optimize, but optimization breaks creativity and breakthroughs. So we need to challenge the default assumptions. Instead of asking, how do we improve this product? We should ask, do we really need this? We should think out of the box and don't tweak the old ways, but find new and creative ways to do things. This is to challenge the default assumptions. Let's take SpaceX. SpaceX, if it would have been a traditional company, an aerospace company, they would have made rockets which are less cheaper, a little bit faster, and sell it. But no, that's not what they did. They asked the right question, and that was, why are rockets not reusable? And why are they disposable? That question changed the whole industry and the industry. Then now, as of today, rockets are reusable. And like we all know, space travel seems like more like an air travel very soon. This is the first principle execution. And this is how you don't go in the 70% of products which fail, but be in the 30% which win. Yes, execution matters, and that is where STO happens, strategic, tactical, and operational, which helps us to execute what we plan. This I have witnessed firsthand when we made a real estate monitoring, life cycle monitoring application, which had a transformative way for lenders, investors, and funds to manage projects. This led to 3x revenue growth. So my call for action is, don't just tweak the old systems, blow out the old systems, reinvent new things. Don't just make the broken systems less painful, but make it 10x better. Because the new generation great companies will not just compete, they will not just innovate, but they will realign the reality again. Thank you.